That's cool. Crashing on the last part of the game. Why do you even crash? I don't understand this game sometimes. I don't see why I crash. There's nothing here. Oh, okay. Hi?
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers lean, then spit unclouded by cataracts. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
The what now? I can't hear. I may have. Fire guy. Regressive bourgeoisie and my eyesight. Yeah, I did. I should have burned the reactionary.
Told you we shouldn't play sad FM. I did.
We have entered a world where he said you shouldn't.
Sad FM, huh? The fascists were right. It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. It's a
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic.
A Samaran right.
It was sent to us by our brother.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
You heard.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third metastasis of the world.
They wouldn't.
The time will come to win his trust, comrade. It is not now. You need to take care of the gun first.
Yes. Have you come?
His right eye twitches.
We have come to ask you a question. If you do not comply, we will take you in.
Another spitball lands in the ashes. That's all the answer he gives. The lieutenant pulls his pistol from...
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
The lieutenant aims his pistol.
Put it down.
Or you're gonna blow my... It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated, he stares on. His wrinkled mouth.
The future.
The present.
The present to be afraid and cold. My name is Joseph Lil. I am a...
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the...
From the Insular Indians. I left my unit on the...
51 minus 8.
No. I was an resurrection. 43 years and 10 months. It's not...
What have you been...
Hi. Girl, child, revolution. Always. The material base for the historic opportunity for our... I was just 16 years old. You... A set for reaction to take hold.
He does not believe a police officer.
And this was...
May the 13th, 08, 44. The huddle.
Airships.
They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got told them that the bourgeois are not human. had to. I had to fight it. It's not an island. What? The congenitally deformed death blow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We have... Sure you are. You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people death blow? You don't know.
The Shaitan Ahura, the Darkened One.
How?
Now hold on there.
Supplies.
How is it?
I've been throwing up blood.
He does seem frail.
The RCM can...
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities. You have guns. That's all. I have been running out of that.
There's no way he could manage the pain without them.
It's the little joys. The dark joke. The sunshine. There's nothing to look over. I haven't. I don't even know what. Inferno? No wonder.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois. You're the take
A spray of blood. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said.
liberal react.
Is that part of why you've...
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
I don't think you did. You... No, I am not a soldier. Trained.
He nods slowly. Then another tremor.
You're...
Detective, we have not come... We have come...
The expression on his face is unreadable.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
Marching song.
The job of a shiplet. In Grad, they sang brave children.
He waves it. It was dear to him. He resents forgetting it. His gaze follows your motion, still warm from his parched hands. Not the rifles in a shack on the butt. You see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood.
No one said it has to be a Belma grave. We were...
From ballistics, it could easily...
It doesn't matter. The right type.
He's liking this.
I wonder how...
The old man does not answer. The old man keeps following your motion. Some kind of involuntary... This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession.
I've used it. It's a gun. I've used...
Interesting.
There is no after.
So he's continued killing. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't felt in... This is what you... The salute. Go in straight. No. Be careful now. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
I don't want...
And why did you think that was a good idea? Don't listen to me.
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
Oh, yes.
Did you?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol.
Exhaust him with proof. Pilot the gun. The scent of blood in the air. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I saw you poking around there.
You had direct visibility. You've been here a long time.
I'm ready to die.
He's practically admitted just one thing remains unclear. The rifle does not seem to have a scope.
Forget about your stupid fucking scope.
He lost it. He just doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
You're sad for your fascia brother, aren't you? One twig got broken. Now the others are stupid.
The lieutenant looks at you with worry in his eyes.
Matter does not bear your brain.
He does not, but still, somehow you knew it was a communist.
Standing there.
Not a lot of...
It's a real... You look like imbeciles.
Damn, he saw you. He would have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not just empty boasting.
You didn't handle anything. I watched it happen. None of those people mean...
You're getting diverted.
So you watched the fight?
You don't know anything.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it? .46 jacketed ammunition. Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this.
Murder.
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells. Oh, there were Maybells in the grass. Nowhere else. Nowhere. Wait, don't forget the footprint. You got it. Remember? The boot?
Everything is brands with...
Show me.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called... These are not the unusual horizontal pattern sole.
The size fits, but not the sole.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them. Right.
Racking those
The lieutenant. The prints were his. You can see it in the old man stares. You've almost got him.
damn Maybell.
He seems tender.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Watch them. They blossom on the islet, the coast, too.
You must get around a lot.
I may. Clad.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
My ears with the victim.
There is a small tremble.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer, armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer, drip beating us to the ground. Got your attention.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Oh, the inhumanity.
The lieutenant, while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning, and...
Mr. Dross, are you aware?
Yes.
And you were looking at them? The victim and a young woman having sex? Through the scope of your rifle that night?
The old man.
What?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where the...
I don't understand. Do you, detective?
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking through...
A rifle scope.
And if you don't like...
Click.
Yes.
He will not stop now. These... You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift.
Them. Fucking. Jealousy is a reactionary concept.
For him to stop reacting to still...
And I wanted to see. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it...
The caliber of bullet he used does not do that kind of damage.
Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning,
Past the
hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. Her passport.
In the free state of Semonine, hidden away.
Yes, after...
Sloppy. We should have gotten her to tell us about this. Did you take the documents?
No, I put them back. Why would I take them? I did. She had a face like... I could see who she was, too.
You could tell
She had different color hair on the photo. And...
He set it, the bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
It quickly comes to you.
Oh, yes.
Did you make that hole?
With a clip.
Good for listening in, too. For hearing the moaning.
Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass. I've been through... Yes. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see them.
Those two took... You hear the familiar...
How did you get in?
I can just walk in the hostel now after a good wash. They all...
You had to open this...
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant...
Andy found use for it. A spare key, like the one hanging behind the Union box.
There's...
The coals of his heart.
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have... No, I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying. The day after... Yes, I don't know why I do the things I do. Maybe I told you. If you came 10 years...
In the silence, the lieutenant draws a line in his...
Her.
The lieutenant.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days. Gone. I knew it. She kept staring into the scope this last week. She'd look at night, cry.
He knew she knows. She was looking at the island.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he... Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end a tragic... A strange little engine. The familiar put, put, put of hatred.
Specifically, the whole city is a channel because of the racists. Every pump full of steroids. Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe the... Not since the serfs of... Intense, like animals. Like those boom-boom morons. The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht. Licking her. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and... Every morning he's there. While the parasites that's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain. We did good when we pushed him under the horse car.
The disco whores are too much. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. Might be worth investigating.
Syphilis is a disease Philippe III contracted and the bacteria.
That is...
And he still went on to govern What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there. Do you know why? That's right. Some art is a...
Wait, the bullet hole in Philippe's heart. It had to be. He's all...
I did.
Yes, shameful. So many others to punish.
The fat you...
He keeps
Horse. Every fucking royalist goose played like it was life itself. Click, clack, across the water. I remember him, that one.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine that...
Fat and plump, like a pheasant. Not yet.
Save the treat for later.
He is a juicy better. No. I waited too long.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dra.
They're all dead now.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been a...
And I blew them all. What does it... Fuck you. You think I haven't seen...
It doesn't look like he is. Okay.
I don't want to talk.
Renee still presses on his mind.
Glad we talked about what?
His lip curls into a sneer at...
Glad we talked about what?
What strikes you about this gaunt man is not the stomach. Indeed, he speaks fluidly. It's a mystery. You've seen demented people before. This field, you've seen demented people before.
No, I'm not okay.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror is the sum of all the...
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officer...
But... No, I don't want to.
He's sweating.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
You thought you heard something.
Maybe we could all fit in there. Not really.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
You come back for me.
What is this?
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
Actually, no. This is not...
This fuck.
No, listen. Listen now.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
This world.
The wind is your skin is crawling suddenly.
What's going on? What the heck? What the fuck is that thing?
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds.
What are you talking about? There's nothing...
The stick insect is over 3. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hands.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out once.
I can see.
4 simple words, but that means it's really there.
Be very, very careful.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves,
We can't just leave it standing there. We have to do...
you've never seen him get this excited. His voice is almost trim.
It is.
You glance over
We need a photo.
from the corner of your eye. With the... You see the fat...
The ampoule will produce...
I'll wait. I'm on standby. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you. It's empty. Nothing changes. Its insect mind is impenetrable to your reasoning.
Oh, it worked.
Slowly, like laughter, the tracheal system, hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
Maybe it is.
The insect's head is breathing you in, your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breeze. No reply. You were right. Little bubbles form on the map. The faintest smell, like you've never.
Careful.
The foam slowly turns, letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you. What is your illness? For me, it is not like that. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, shapes of clothes. I am at the end of a narrow funnel. Wait, view of a, even when you're sleepy, and when you, that must be, and when you fall, so am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you? He's in a bad state. Very slowly, and only because he won't go away. I am an almost no one. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions. No, there is one more. Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Do it. You cannot lie to me. Behind you, it smells of fires. So awfully far. She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay.
There is no change in the...
In 3.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword.
I got it.
Immortalized. The antennae hang. It is surprisingly...
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
Feels like nothing. The anthropod in front of you stays frozen. The limb before you is incredible. Warning! A sudden shiver passes the limb. Some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you have time to think. Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing, where it, as you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
This game is so weird.
And something under it.
It's gone. Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look. Apparently, yeah.
What?
In some kind of strength.
Our suspect is not looking so good.
Got a helmet. Let's go. Now I had the boots.
What is it?
Something is very wrong with him now. The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical.
He stares into the reeds. Nothing.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, Diab would put it...
He turns.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. This site is a T9, Mr. Trust.
You've gotten all you will out of... The blacks of his eyes are receding.
Old age and shock. The appearance of the phasmid in Okay, now, we should think...
Man, I could have had a full set.
The skiff is swaying on the...
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought in. I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that some bad people are looking for it. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine. Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton. Actually, are you?
Vic, calm down.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Hello, I'm Trent Heidelstein. I believe...
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Comar, and this is your special task force. Or what's... Special Consultant Trent Heidelstein, Battle of...
Hi.
We've come to scrape...
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to jump.
We might need your help with some... But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to...
Ari, we want to help you.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. My background is in something else entirely.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now.
Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went. Shit, kid. He didn't betray you. He just told us the direction you went in. Who's Sylvie? Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look saved at all. There was a giant aerograffito in front of the building, mixed with blood. I don't know. It had "Shit Kid" written all over it. Guilty as charged. I heard you, and it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to batter you up after you told us to fuck off. Did you? Or did you think I was a goddamn firefighter?
Absolutely no idea. 100 years?
Yes, I'm Tran Heilerstam. I never said I wasn't Tran Heilerstam. Mikael? Mikael's my son.
Oh,
No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikael... Again, I was asked to share my take on some...
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on. Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells? Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn major crime.
I'm tick...
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show. Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy. Other people have left too. Good.
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to sunglasses?
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me.
He sincerely thought it was going to be...
Do? It's a major crimes unit. We clear the...
The 41st isn't...
Where have we been? You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die. Yes, you're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. Nothing has changed, Harry. I've heard this repentance shit a million times over. The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talks with...
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and...
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
He is. He's...
I believe he drank. People do that, especially...
But Detective Vigmer, he has... Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious...
So you don't remember not the 2 cases in your ledger? Those cases were...
Interesting. So at first he dipped his...
What did...
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if... Look at the ruins, the neon, listen to the radio, hardwired to the...
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the pot? Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No, now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic. Not today, badge.
And your gun?
As if having your badge. And what is it with all these material objects?
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone. A little? You let a suspect escape.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even... Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peon compared to the 7 people who were gunned down.
He did everything he could. He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been. Don't make this harder for yourself.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. You've spent the week on your...
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also... Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first... It's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a Mazovian socio-economist. He wants to liquidate the ruling class.
You should yell something.
The RCM consists of policemen of the state that is. So, others still, he is also an ultra-liberal hustler who is always on the grind. How he reconciles the... And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Some kind of anti-radiation drug he uses to induce visions. He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not one. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke. Which, but...
Okay.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. A colossal stick insect. It was on the...
He takes out the photo and you hear gasp.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
I don't remember what that means.
Fucking hell is that? Is this some...
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became...
So...
I must say this.
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drone.
This is a very, very sad... Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad. Well, this man's mother was Lily.
So...
Thank you, Trant.
Of course,
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Jealousy. I thought this Lily...
A strange psychosexual fascination. The result of spending all this time in solitude. Also, we have ballistics from the gun.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
Perfect folding mechanism. Get up.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it.
Yes, yes.
The body was transported to Precinct 41. Out.
You're not the only cop in the world.
Still. Good work with the missing person, Detective.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is. Why?
There was a fridge we need.
Of course.
Dodged the bullet there. For a moment it seemed like you were just wasting time.
I don't want to, but you did. So I have to.
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is...
agreed. The public relations potential...
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be...
The man jingling his car keys in his pocket.
No. You're too unstable to work for...
I assure you.
He would immediately backpedal out of it.
Us? With the bloody murder station.
That's not true.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing.
So he remembers that.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be...
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information.
Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Mac the Torso Torsen and
They are damn iconic, though.
Yeah, not like... God.
There's also a lot of
Ptolemy Pratt.
He's one of...
Somewhere under them, they speak of
I don't know who any of this shit
the
is.
city.
Okay.
Jamrock is the large...
The press will blow up.
Thank you again, Lieutenant. Who?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over.
Fine.
She and her husband, they should know as soon as possible.
Who are you? Well,
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable... The fact that you don't seem to know what...
Also, God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
the regular. You found some chick. She inspired
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with us.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run.
It's not a mystery.
You really went with it.
Dora something. Dora.
Not Dora Dubois.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way before my time. Yeah, or 7. You're not incredibly bangable.
He is...
Okay, you're right. She was
Snow, pain.
I've only seen a picture.
Look, the sun is...
I think my point is, you need...
In other words, he's heard it.
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, invest. Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains. Work with Price?
This truly came as a surprise.
Flattered. You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first.
And we also have a huge case.
I do like the sound of that.
Oh, trophy.
He's really considering it.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trumprod is marked.
The great district hums in the slowly falling. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yeah. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the people. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go...
Oh, I love that. So does that mean I don't get a chance to date the woman? Partner. This game felt hella long. What are these names? What a eclectic group. Why are you showing the credits again? Ugh. Oh dang, this is a problem thread. And kind of be vigilant. Oh crap, I didn't see. I got 8 out of the 33 trophies. The platinum is River Show believes in you. I got Kim to trust me. Biggest communism builder. World's most football centrist. Say 5 art cop lines. Hyperstellar law. Say 7 deranged superstar lines. Baddest hustler in the neoliberal hood. Preach free market 9 times. Recruit Kim Kusaragi. Apologize 10 times. The figurines one winner back. Say 10 traditionalist things. Say 7 incredibly boring things. Lawbreakers say you're lost on times. Ah, there was a trophy if I got the boots. Warn them of the coming end 8 times. See beyond the veil 6 times. Bang up 5 inanimate objects. Take damage? Hidden trophy. Hit an all-time low of Kim. Back up on machines 4 times. I'm surprised I didn't get that one. Gather 11 honor points. Huh. Venture into the hardcore Godspeed. Hidden trophy. Fashion hardcore mode. Wonder what that means. Don't call it a book club. You can still move your face with your fingers. Every day you're hustling. Committee of law responsible. So that didn't work out, I guess, huh? Solve the case without even inspecting the body. Oh. Metal dispenser. Pour one out for social democracy. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. But yeah, interesting game. Now I can listen to a podcast about it.